nature can bring you to the end of your life. And you should know by my stride and the look in my eyes that you are about to be massively forced to give up. Chicken attack, chicken attack. Watch your back, the falling face to black. Them I look homeless, but them can more chicken ass. Go chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly, you on the sky. With the power of nature, you're never alone, and you can't even learn a mark. Every beast, every tree follows me to the end, and you're about to be massively fucked. Chicken attack, chicken attack. Watch your back, the falling face to black. Them I look homeless, but them can more chicken ass. Go chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly, you on the sky. You are young and you are hungry, perhaps short on money. I give you this chicken today. It's eggs for your dinner, it's legs for next winter. You won't have to steal again. Go chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly, you on the sky.
Put everything on 12 o'clock.
my knees, and I thought, what could I do? Thunder, and I knew there was no help from you. Thunder, sound of the drums beating in my heart. The thunder of guns tore me apart. You've been thunderstruck. Rode down the highway, broke the limit, we entered town. Went through the Texas, and we had some fun. We met some girls, some dancers who gave a good time. Broke all the rules, paid all the fools. They blew a month. And I was shaking at the knees. Could I come again, please? Yeah, them ladies were too kind. You've been thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, thunderstruck. Ooh, thunderstruck. Now we sing at the knees. Could I come again, thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah. It's alright. We're doing fine. Yeah, it's alright. We're doing fine. So fine. Thunderstruck. Yeah, thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Yeah, baby, thunderstruck. You've been thunderstruck. 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 You've been thunderstruck.
What's up, what's down? Tell me something going around. Let's discuss the light of day. Spitting truth, come with me. What's up, what's down? Nothing's ever out of bounds. There has to be a better way. Always something of a better play. Hero Shack Day. Hero Shack Day. Hero Shack Daily Things. Hero Shack, hey. Hero Shack, yeah. Hero Shack Daily Things. Here we go.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Hero Shack Daily Things. I think I'm solo tonight. Miss Diana is out like a light, last I checked, which is okay. This is a good night for me to mess around and see if I can do some stuff. Let's see. Okay, I lost permissions. No. Okay, so maybe I can't share that screen. I'm trying to see if I can stream some retro game stuff. See what this does. Oh, I'd have to upgrade to do that. How about that? They already charged me an arm and a leg for this. Windows. No. Could share the entire screen, but that could get sloppy and messy and whatnot. So anyways, how is everybody tonight? I believe it's a good night. So far, so good. All right, I'm going to try something. I may have to restart my screen. Let me see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Fiddlesticks. All right, let's see what happens. I don't know if this is going to work. I may have to restart, which would be really bad. But it's a good night to try that, right? I mean, looks like it's going to be slow, but I can see. Yeah, okay. Hang on, guys. I'll be back in 1 minute. Hi, Diana. Why don't you come on in and host while I jump out real quick? I'm trying to restart my screen. I sent you the link via Messenger. What I'm trying to do is share my retro video gaming machine. But if I leave, I don't know if the stream would continue unless somebody's here, such as you. But remember, I talked about a themed night. I figured tonight would be a good night to test the video games. Hello.
Hey.
All right, so I'll be right back. You entertain everybody for a few seconds.
Okay. But I gotta shut my stuff off. I will. Hold on, guys. I gotta figure it out. Ah, what a hot mess this is. Hold on. There. My sound is off. Well, welcome to what are we at? Hero Shack Daily Things. We are hanging out. I was literally watching a movie. I did some yard work today, so I'm a little on the tired side, a little sore. So I was just vegging watching a movie, and I didn't realize what time it was. But Chris said he was popping out and then popping back in to do something. I don't know. He's up to no good. He's up to no good. I always think he's up to no good. No, what are you doing today? What are we
So can you hear that? Do you hear anything?
All I hear is the dog's music, unfortunately.
All right, hang on.
Yep, now I can hear it.
I don't want it too loud.
Mm-hmm.
Can you still hear it?
Yes, very softly though.
Okay, that's probably for the best. So assuming we'd have conversations,
Okay.
could we converse with this in the background?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You ever
Yes, we
seen this
could.
game before?
Looks like a pinball machine game.
Pinbot.
Mm.
It was a favorite when I was, playing NES games. Oh, as you can see, I'm rusty and be.
So you are going to basically play Retroid while you're talking tonight. Is that why you said I didn't have to come in?
Well, not necessarily for tonight. This wouldn't be a regular Wednesday night thing. This is more or less a test. I wanted to see if I could actually pull it off with audio. And since you were sleeping, I thought it might be a good way to test it.
Oh, well.
So what kind of updates do you have for today?
Well, I did yard work. No, actually.
That's a good one, though.
And I'm sore. I haven't had any notification about, any snags in the shipment. Most of the items that we need are coming in the first week of April. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah,
Once everything is in, we'll be popping them in the old Gemini mailers and sending them off to all of our wonderful backers.
That'll be exciting.
Easter is coming, or, Resurrection Sunday, or just a regular Sunday, however you celebrate it. But we are having the family over, which the kids and stuff. So I'm super pumped about that. What else? What else? We did that amazing presentation yesterday. We already talked about that.
Right. That was still kind of mind numbing. We were actually shared of an image, a photograph. And it did touch me. I'm not going to lie. In this particular school, the classroom has these huge windows, and they face the hallway. And in the windows, they hung up the charcoal sketches that I did. Yeah. I don't know if I have a copy of it on this computer. Let me see. Because you sent it
I sent it via Messenger.
on
So
Facebook
Facebook.
Messenger.
Yeah, I thought that's what I did.
Facebook Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Yucky.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can do this, though. I think I can.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I sent it there. I know like we stated last night, Chris worked with charcoals for the very first time on a very large surface of paper, an easel, which she hasn't really done in a
Well, as you can see, like in the Spider-Man one in the second window, Venom got really shaky, and that was because I was like drawing down by my knees.
Uh-huh.
But apparently these kids got it. They understood. So yeah, I'm just like, bravo, you know. I do think we need to make some sort of video or something. I
Mhm.
think, especially for the older kids, I'd like to recommend some books. Now I have those books at
Yeah.
my own school, but I'll bring
Yeah.
them home and make a video about them, you know,
Mhm.
and extend an invitation to them. You know, these are
Yeah. No, I think
show
that's
them
a
how to
great
draw
idea.
comics the Marvel way, and the other one by I forget his name, but it's at school, and it really breaks down what comics actually are.
I know what one you're talking about. It's a good one too. I
Yeah,
just
it's
can't think of the
fantastic.
name of it. No, so yeah, again, we're still sort of reverberating from yesterday's presentation, and we're really seriously considering adding that to Hero Shack Press's repertoire of services that we offer.
Well,
Not only,
it almost feels like something we should do, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like I feel like it's something that we could excel in. Because we work pretty well together, you know, like I don't know, we've raised several children, we've done several groups, we've got a grandkid, we're kind of like pretty good at this thing, you know.
Well, I think too, our passion has always been helping kids whatever we're working in, whether it's the church ministry or just raising the kids together as a blended family. You know, our kids are not biological siblings, but yet they love each other and they're supportive of each other and whatnot. So I mean, that's kind of a cool thing.
They almost no, they absolutely do put me to shame, and that's no offense to my particular family, but we ain't never been as close as these three are.
Mm.
Or really, because Mike is really part of that too. He gets right along with them as well.
Hmm.
But Mike is never actually like Mike is a little bit older and didn't actually live under moi.
Hmm.
I mean, you know, it's different when I'm like, pull up your bootstraps and get to school.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Mike is a lot older, but again, I think we digress because we're feeling this little bit of a fiery flame to look at presentations as a professional service that we can offer other school districts and or other clubs, other people. So
Well, it really feels like it's something that, well, at least to me, seems like there's definitely a hunger for. To call it a
Mhm.
need is a matter of opinion. I don't want to be, you know, silly about it if until we've done more research. But I think it's a need. I think
Mhm.
the biggest thing is we want our kids to learn to read and write. And one of the things you always hear is, we want them to be creative and learn how to. Well, is there anything more creative than comics?
Right.
And there's so many fundamental skills that you can build into that.
Right.
Older kids can get a lot more into the writing and the scripting and the creative endeavor,
Mm-hmm.
and yet you can also have fun art stuff with it and coloring and
True. That's true.
like I almost think coloring the book should be almost like a competition. Like we print all the artwork out in black and white,
Right.
and whoever
Mhm.
wants to color, take a shot at it, and then we'll vote on whose page looks the best as a
Right.
collective group, and we'll use that page for that vote for each page.
Mhm. Mhm. No, I
Because
know.
the thing about a large team is, how do you spread it around? You got to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm probably boring everybody.
No.
Actually, it looks
No.
really slow, doesn't it?
The game itself does, yeah.
No, not the game. I meant the crowd. The viewership. It's a Wednesday night.
Yeah, it is.
So
Wow.
I'm gonna guess you didn't really care for Time Pilot.
No.
That's an old arcade game. I'm testing different games. Did you notice how that screen was more vertical than horizontal?
Mm-hmm. Is this on your retro? I thought your retro didn't work anymore.
Well, I need to get a new battery for it. This is using OpenEMU, which is the Macintosh emulator. Had to
Okay.
state that properly. And so I have a lot of my classic ROMs on here. Like here, let me see. I'll pull up something you probably have never seen. This was something I played I'd say the first 7 years of my life, maybe sometime around 7 or 8.
Oh my gosh, that's an old game.
Yeah, this is called Enduro. Let me see if I can even get it to work. Because for some reason, I know why. Hang on, let me click over here. Maybe this is why. Nope, yeah, there it is. Okay. And so I have one button control.
Mm-hmm.
And if I push back, it's brake. If I push forward, it's a speed up.
Mm-hmm.
And the typical red fire button on the joystick is also a throttle. So it's
God.
Ooh, see, like I braked, but I bumped into him.
Is that supposed to be a bug or a car?
That is a car, my dear. That's an F1 racer.
Oh.
You have to use your imagination. This was an Atari 2600 game. Quite advanced one, too. You see the different colors?
Mm-hmm.
That was a big deal. Now, see the number on the bottom there, the 169 right now?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm supposed to get that to 0 before time expires, and see, like now I'm into the snow. And then it's, I think, nighttime, then it's fog.
Mm.
I'm doing horrible, but let me show you a different one, because that's the advanced one, and you're like, ew, right?
Like, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of ugly, right?
Uh-huh.
So this is the very first one I remember playing that I would call a 3D driver. And you'll see, it's quite fun.
Why can't I see it on the screen anymore?
Because I had to share it.
Oh.
Okay, so you see that like double H next to each other down there?
Yeah.
Okay, that is my car. So let me see if okay, there we go. I got it started. No, not yet. Now it started. Oh, and for some reason I'm terrible at it. Let me see if I'm steering this right. I don't think I actually have control of the steering. Let me check something.
Huh.
So I can literally like get into my controls, make sure up. So I turned that into my okay. Hang on. I turned that into my joystick. Let me see if that helps. No, not really. So this is horrible. I'm not staring
Is
at
it-
it all. Oh, wait, there it went.
You're not you can't steer the game? Like, are you using a controller for that?
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be on a joystick.
Mhm.
Like the old Atari joystick would handle differently.
All right. But I don't know. I'm just looking at it going, oh, that's weird. So yeah, see, we were talking about 2 nights ago creating sort of themed daily.
Yeah, so this is going to become a theme. It won't be Wednesday nights because that's really our comic book night.
Mhm.
But since it's slow, since you were tired, I didn't really believe you were going to wake up. I figured it would be a good night to test out the different screen formats, the different games, kind of
Mhm.
introduce it, like
Yeah.
like the old networks used to do. They'd like run a
Mhm.
show on prime time as a pilot.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I am like a network now.
Mhm.
I'm my own private network, and you guys are all
You're a private network.
dozens and dozens of our fans. Although honestly, I have to tell you,
Mhm.
I have never been more satisfied with the readership and the things that are happening.
Yeah.
And I really am an easy creator to please. I just need to know that someone cares. And there's plenty of that out there,
This is
I mean,
true.
my wife cares. That counts.
Right? Your wife. You're such an idiot.
Yeah, that's kind of like saying my mother likes my comics.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I hope
Well,
she does.
your mother did like your comics very much.
Yes,
She's
she
very
did.
proud of you.
I didn't mean
She's very
that as
proud
like a slam on my mother. You're right.
Yeah, your mom was so proud of you. She thought like she just was so proud of you. I knew
Yep.
it. She told me all the time.
I remember
So
she said he grew a beard. That was awesome.
no, I don't remember that at all. But
Oh,
no, I'm like, what? What?
but
What are you talking about?
you said but.
No, I was talking about, but you really, didn't believe it half the time.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Well, it's one of my faults. I'm kind of weird like that. I really am. I mean, like I can have fluctuations,
hmm
Uh,
I like
but
how
I
you
think,
said that fluctuations.
but I think that's common for any human being.
Hmm
Like a lot of times people will say, "Well, that's because you're autistic." Well, no, I mean maybe, but no, it's true for everybody. We all
Yeah.
go we all go through things.
Hmm.
I mean, let's not.
Things.
I don't like making too many excuses for myself.
Yeah. No, I get it. I just, I don't know. I like the idea of doing a themed night. So you have one that's going to be gaming. That's one night.
Right?
Wednesday will always be um
Comic night.
our comic night. But what
Even though
other nights are
Friday
we talking
isn't.
about? What other nights do you think we could do?
Well, we probably need to consider doing a God chat, considering that God is pretty like most important in our lives, and
Right.
if we don't, people just don't even seem to know. And it's
Right.
not that I want to preach to anybody and convert people, although hey,
True.
if you want to come to Christ,
Yeah.
and you need somebody to talk to, but
Mhm.
I am interested in sharing my faith just to the extent
Yeah.
of if someone's willing to listen.
Mhm.
So like, we could do a God chat night, which we've done before. But I would be interested in inviting, actual people in, like Christians and stuff that we either know or that,
Yeah.
are online already, or
Mhm.
I don't really want to invite pastors, oddly enough. Probably because I don't want it to get overly religious.
Mhm.
And I don't know, not all pastors are. It's probably unfair to think that they would be, but
Well, we want to keep it more of a layman conversation, like more like
that's true.
fellowship, more like although like in the past when we've done these things, we have done teachings and stuff like that. But yeah, I agree. I think it should just be more relaxed. Maybe we'll do a verse of the day kind of thing. But so we have 3 nights filled up. Are we going to take a night off? Are you going to take a night off? Well, actually 4 nights because Friday nights I don't do.
Yeah, Friday nights are just the late night craziness. And I don't even know if anybody's going to show up for those. I mean,
Mhm.
it depends on, I guess schedules, jobs, et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
But then again, I'm hoping to kind of grow the audience and catch new people who are out there looking to hang and
Yep.
talk comics, talk video games. I could talk old time wrestling, but I really haven't watched any of the new stuff. And the whole real reason to do this is just to stay in touch with people who are into the comics, things that I'm into, the things that kind of make up our little sphere of fandom.
That's
I
a
mean,
really good way to put it.
well, yeah, it's weird because like I want to have a night where maybe we can invite an indie creator, who's available, whoever, like just come on and let's talk shop. It could be writers.
Do they have to have a do they necessarily have to be doing a campaign or books, or are you just talking like, hey, we both create and be cool
Well,
just to hang out?
I don't know. Don't you think it would be probably better to have somebody with a little bit of experience, just so
Yes,
that like
then you'll just get me again.
I don't mind you, honey, but I mean, like the idea would be we help people, understand what it takes to publish.
Right.
But if someone hasn't published, do they, what can they really say?
Right. No, that's understandable. I get
I'm
it.
just thinking like that. I mean, I don't want to be a snob. Like we could even have like a draw stream night where we welcome anybody, so if they feel like they're not up to snuff, well, come on and chat, grab a pen and put it in front of the camera, or hook your Procreate up to your computer and let's do it. Let's draw. Not a competition, but a hangout. Because there are competitions online. If you want to go out and compete against other artists, there's arenas for that. Shows built around that. But there's shows that are hangouts. It's not hangouts with us or with me, because I don't even know if you'll show up for those. At least not on a consistent basis. You might be like,
Mom.
You are a little bit of an art snob.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I am not.
Not even a little?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I listen to me. I don't think I am, but you might.
You have been spoiled over the years between, myself, Krista. Yeah, you've been surrounded by some art.
Yeah, I have. You're right.
Yeah,
but
spoiled.
I also know that art's a journey. I know that sounds goofy, but it really is. It's a journey, and people all,
well, it sounds goofy, but it is very true. Like,
yeah,
even if it's not a journey in your eyes, the person creating the art, what it takes to feel whatever they have to feel to get whatever it is they're putting out there. Now, sometimes I'm with you. Sometimes the stuff just doesn't look good, but that's not really necessarily the point of it. Some people hate landscape paintings, and yet some people swear by, what is his name? Bob Ross. I want to get the name right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's all in taste, right?
So it sounds like you have covered
everything.
Almost the night. So you figure Sunday is God Chat. Yeah. Monday is, we don't know yet. Tuesday could be retro game night. Wednesday.
Well, Monday could be, and we could have a draw stream night and maybe a creator night. Friday night could be like a midnight party.
And Saturday's an iffy.
Oh, we could call it that, the iffy night.
We may or may not show.
It's iffy.
It's iffy if Diana will be there or not. It's iffy if I'll be there. We can go with the iffy show. That would be funny.
Might have to do that. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know this. It's been about a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
The night is young, and I don't see many people in here,
Mm-hmm.
if anybody. So, like, we could
I
cut.
don't know. There's nobody in the chat. So yeah, we could definitely.
We'll
know.
cut at 8:30 if nobody comes in.
You mean 9:30?
Yeah, 9:30. I'm sorry. You know what's screwing me up?
What's
I
that?
haven't fixed my car clock yet, and it's an older car, so I actually have to fix it. It doesn't automatically update. And I
Okay.
haven't bothered yet, so it's an hour behind. So I look at 9:30. I'm like, oh yeah, it's 8:30. No, it's not 8:30. Silly, it's 9:30. You're not in your car. Yeah, there's a reason I want to get up early tonight. I am tired.
So yeah, but I like that. Would you announce the schedule or just start doing them and it'll eventually catch on?
I'll probably just do them and free. No, we'll make an announcement. You know me, I never miss an opportunity to try to, yay, look at this. It's going to be fun.
Hey Terry, Mighty Geek Studio just popped into the chat.
What's up, Mighty Geek?
He called it the C&D show. It is the C&D show, isn't it?
It's the DC show.
DC. You cannot use that. You know that, right?
Why? Oh, because of DC Comics or because of Washington, DC?
Yeah.
But it's fitting with our initials.
Yeah.
Like, aren't we allowed to use our initials?
We could. Yeah, DC Comics. Terry got it.
We would sound even better as DC Comics than DC Comics because the DC is what? Detective Comics? DC is what? Detective Comics?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, and then you gotta. Yeah, it's weird. Detective Comics. Okay.
I don't know if I'd like that or not, but all
no,
right.
I wouldn't either because people would know right away it was a scam.
Yeah. They
'Cause
would think,
be,
oh,
like,
they're just trying to use that.
yeah, you can't steal DC. That would be silly. That would be like stealing Captain Marvel. Oh, wait.
Right.
They did that. Well, I don't know who stole who. Because Captain Marvel used to be the guy who you would now know as Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow Marvel ended up with Captain Marvel, and DC called their Captain Marvel Shazam. It was really bizarre. The bizarre world of comic book entertainment. I'm just trying to play this game out before I quit. And I think I set the initial settings too low. So like I'm just like cruising along nice and
I get it. You know.
Yeah, I could have set them at a higher rate, but I didn't want to like make myself, die too quick.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the speed is getting faster. It's so intimidating. No, it's not.
It's not.
What'd be cool is if I set you up with this same kind of game.
Yeah.
And we both be playing a game and talking at the same time, but you probably can't talk and play, right?
No, stop that. Stop that. I could like talk and play on a game like that. That doesn't take a lot of. Yeah. I could, because I don't have to make eye contact. I could just keep running my mouth. I'll be fine with that. What do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It is a bit challenging to maintain a cohesive conversation while matching these things up.
Huh. I might scream like, whatever.
Look,
That's that doctor. Isn't that Dr. Pill thing?
Dr. Mario.
Yeah. So Terry said that Marvel had the name trademarked.
Yeah, it was really bizarre though the way it all went down. And now that Shazam exists like as a movie franchise as well.
Yeah.
I just find it's comical to me.
It's comical?
Yeah, I'm like, har har har. I'm just like that. Har har har.
I know. No, but he's right. Like, I wouldn't change the name of our show personally, but that's just me. You know,
Yeah, I don't want to change the name of the show.
I think he was just making a comment because the letters are,
Yeah,
D and
DC
C.
or CD.
CD. He came in
We-
saying CD. Oh my God.
We could be compact disc
Mm-hmm.
show.
There you go. But we don't talk about discs.
I could. Hey, what did you think of those new discs?
What
Did
new
you see
disc?
'em?
No.
New discs on my car. The disc breaks. There we go.
Oh my God. Stop. Just stop.
Oh, the hot dog's chasing me. No, the egg is gonna get me. See that? This is burger time.
What are you going to play? What are you going to do tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night is Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I might take a night off tomorrow night to do some production. I have to start creating some new trailers. I really want to emphasize the free comics, especially with our new friends coming to visit. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to be able to. I want to advertise what our site is. I
Right.
also want to start adding some pieces to discuss, like how to make comics. Just
Right.
a lot of the stuff that we could have covered in a more
Efficient
personal
way.
setting,
Yeah.
can't happen from a stage.
Right.
So like I need to make sure, or I'd like to make sure
Right.
that our website we somehow communicate some of the basics,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm by no means someone who can absolutely claim authority on how to make a comic book, but I have done it, and I can definitely share what I've learned.
Right.
Pleasure, it's a joy to do that. The chef is dead.
Oh, Fawcett forgot to trademark Captain Marvel before Marvel Comics became a thing.
It figures. Sloppy people doing the planning somewhere. But it's kind of funny because the whole trademark thing is a weird world. It's like copyrights and trademarks or whatever.
Yeah.
For instance, if I understand it right, Disney has delayed the copyright, public domain stuff that should have been, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like Mickey Mouse should have been public domain a long time ago, and instead,
Oh, really?
yeah, they kept fighting in court. And
How
now,
come? How come it has to be public domain? I'm curious about that.
well, it used to be a law like after so many years,
Okay.
your works became public domain as part of like the copyright law. And I'm not really sure why, other than they wanted to, keep some sort of semblance of creations being a public thing, like I don't know why, but that's what they did. So I've always lived by that, but Disney has stretched that law in so many ways, and now, like I said, which one is it? It's Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
He's public domain, but like the character introduced, like anything other than that right now is not public domain. But more of Mickey will become public domain as the years go by, and
Right.
poor guy's doomed.
Doomed.
Yep, he's just doomed. He's going to be part of the public sphere no matter what.
Mm.
And that's when you get all the weird parodies and inappropriate memes and, I guess.
Well,
Have you ever played Burger Time?
no,
That's what this is.
that's so silly.
Yeah. This is the arcade edition, and I wasn't very good at it, so.
No.
But that was another vertical game, as you could see.
I see that.
Yeah. So, HeroShack.com. free
Mhm.
comics. I
Mhm.
also I connected our Amazon to that, and that's available for anybody who wants to get a book in between campaigns.
Mhm.
Check it out. I've adjusted the pricing as low as we could go
Mhm.
for what we're doing. And um, yeah, I don't know what else is happening that we can talk about really. I did get up to page 18 thumbnailed now.
Yeah,
And
you
it's
did.
all coming together so tight. And I'm going to have to be careful because issue 8 is full of surprises that I don't want to give up.
Yeah, don't, because it really is going to be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. But I have already shown some artwork. It's just
Mhm.
I know where it's going and I know what people are thinking, and I just know what I know. I know what I
Yeah.
know. It's gonna be fun. So what do you think, sweetheart? Are you ready to go?
I am, because I'm in the middle of a movie and I really want to go to bed. Not terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna call it a night
Yeah,
because we're exhausted.
we are
It's
tired.
been a really long night, but I will be back tomorrow. I don't know if Diana will be.
You just
She
said
has,
you might take Thursday off.
yeah, but I'll probably still be back for a little bit.
Okay,
I don't know. It's a habit thing now.
I know.
We will have to do a stream about creating comics from script to print. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Terry. Maybe even that's the Saturday morning thing that I've been thinking about doing. Do a special Saturday morning stream for kids, and let's talk about creating comics. What do you think? That might be fun.
I might not be there, but you maybe Terry would consider
I could
joining you
certainly
or
do it,
something.
and we could have guests. We could have all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
I'm thinking.
You keep thinking like that, baby. I like how you think. Are you ready to go?
I am ready to go.
All right.
So good night, everybody.
Good night. God bless.
God bless y'all.